Here I have all the ingredients for the dessert, in which I have 2 cups of sugar, and to this 2 cups of sugar I'll be adding 1 cup of water to make sugar syrup. And then I have some all-purpose flour. Instead of this you can take regular maida or flour. And then I have some milk powder, some ricotta cheese, and about 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. I'm going to begin by making the sugar syrup. Now to make the sugar syrup, I have heated here 1 cup of water, and the water is hot. Now to this I have added 2 cups of sugar. I'm going to dissolve this sugar completely, and then the sugar syrup will be ready. I don't want the sugar syrup to be very thick, neither I want it very thin. So just 1 part of water and 2 parts of sugar will make absolutely right consistency of the syrup. Now to this I have added few strands of saffron. Now if you wish, you can add some powdered cardamom as well, but I like the flavor of saffron a lot, so I have added here saffron. But then again, it's up to your taste, you can add powdered cardamom as well. Now I'll bring it to a boil, and once it's coming to a boiling and the sugar is well dissolved, I'm going to switch off the heat and I'm going to keep it aside. And then I will prepare the mixture for jalebis. And then after frying jalebis, when you add it to the sugar syrup, make sure the sugar syrup is a little warm so that it soaks up the jalebis really well. So it's coming to a rolling boil now, so this is ready. I'm going to keep it aside. To make the jalebi mixture, I have here 1 cup of ricotta cheese, and to this I'm adding 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder and about 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. I'm going to give it a good mix. You need to have a messy hand to do this. And the best thing about ricotta cheese is that you do not have to do anything. It's nice and soft, and you do not need to do a lot of kneading, unlike normal chena. So this is well mixed. Now to this I'll be adding the milk powder. Now some people add a little sugar to this mixture, but for me it's not required, because I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of milk powder, which is already sweetened, and then again I'm going to drop the jalebis to the sugar syrup. So I do not need to add any extra sugar to it. The only problem when you have it with ricotta cheese is that ricotta cheese is quite thin, so your mixture will be a very soft and sticky, gooey mixture. So it won't be possible for you to roll it out and give it the shape of regular Chena Jalebi. So I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag, and then I'm going to pipe it out and deep fry. But if you make it with regular chena, since the regular chena is a little hard, you'll have a good dough, soft dough but not so soft. Then you can just roll it out and give shape of normal jalebis, and then you can deep fry. In fact, I'm going to show you the other version. This one is with ricotta cheese. The other one I'll be showing you with some regular chena, regular homemade chena. So this is ready. So you can see the end here. I'm going to give a small cut and then I'll pipe it out. So I'm going to go to the next version now. For the second version, I have taken exactly the same amount of ingredients. I just replaced the ricotta with homemade chena, and I'm going to add a little milk and make a soft dough, nice and soft dough out of it. Ensure that it's well kneaded. Now finally the soft dough is ready, and I have taken a small portion of it. I'm going to roll it with my hand. And as I said, if you find this dough a little hard, then keep on adding milk, and then you can knead it to a very nice soft dough. If the dough is hard, you will not have good jalebis. Now after rolling it, you can see it's a long rope kind of thing, and I just stuck the ends, and this is almost looking like a ring. So this is one kind of style of jalebi. Now let's go to the second design. For that, again the same thing. I'm going to roll it and give it a shape of a rope. do ensure your dough is very soft. Now I'm going to give it a pretzel kind of design, like this, crisscross. This looks so beautiful. When you deep fry, it kind of plumps up and it looks so beautiful. Since my dough is very soft, very easily I can seal the ends. If you have a very tough dough, then it becomes very difficult for you to stick the ends. In that case, you can add a little butter or a little milk and seal the ends. For this one, you just need to roll it like a regular jalebi and just tuck in the end on top of it, and that's it. The other side would be so beautiful to look at. Look at this. Isn't it very pretty? Now for the next one, just the same way. It's like one ring and a stripe on top of it. This one looks absolutely amazing. All these designs are so beautiful and pretty to look at. This recipe will make something around 8 to 10 jalebis out of 1 cup of chena or ricotta cheese. So finally these are ready. The next step is to deep fry it in a medium hot oil. But I'm not going to fry these. I'm going to show you the first version, and I'm going to deep fry that now. To deep fry, I have heated here about 5 cups of refined oil. You can use vegetable oil or any refined oil of your choice. The oil is hot, but it's not smoking hot. You can see here I have added a tiny bit of the mixture, and though it popped up, but it didn't pop up right away. So this oil is moderately heated, and keep the heat on medium. We do not want very high heat. I'm going to fry it on medium heat. Now I'm going to pipe it out, and you just make the need to make the normal jalebi swirls, and do ensure the end should be tucked in on the top, otherwise it will open. And if you have a pair of scissors, then it will be easier for you to cut the batter so that you have nice and clean jalebis. But I'm a little lazy, so I'm not using any scissor. So like that, just make a swirl and the end should be on top of the swirl. And keep the heat on medium. You can see here it has got a little color. I'm going to fry it till it turns even more darker. Some people like it very dark. They make it almost the color of the regular gulab jamun, but I don't like very dark jalebis. So once it's dark golden brown like this color, I'm going to take it out. So finally it has got the color. I'm going to take it out. After frying the jalebis, my sugar syrup is simmering. I have made it a little warm, and now to this I have dropped the jalebis, the fried jalebis, and keep it soaked up like this for about 2 to 3 hours, or until the jalebis soak up the glorious sugar syrup and they become nice and soft. So ensure that it's completely dipped in sugar syrup, and that's it. Once it's soaked up, it will be ready to serve. Delicious soft Chena Jalebis are ready. It's an absolutely delicious recipe. The Chena Jalebis are nice and soft, and it's drenched in a very delicious sugar syrup. Do try this dish and share your comments and your suggestions. We will meet next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Till then, bye-bye.